Hello guys, let's see if I can do it. Okay. Live and be prosperous. Farewell, good fellow. Uh, Hello, my name is Lena and welcome to my channel. This is ShakeTube video number 3 and it's about Romeo and Juliet, one of the most famous plays by William Shakespeare. There are so many movie adaptations, there are so many theater interpretations, performance plays. There are even ballets. I think it's the most known, the most famous love story, the most famous love story. And I did not like the play. I loved monologues, Juliet's monologues and Romeo's monologues and their dialogues. I loved it. I just don't like the story. And I didn't like these comic reliefs, these bits and pieces with the nurse of Juliet and with the friends of Romeo. I didn't like it. Well, I don't know. Everybody knows the story, right? There are two families who are kind of at war with each other, who has this feud going on. Copulets and Montagues. So Romeo is Montagues and Juliet is a Capulet. And they meet each other and they fall in love and they marry each other in secret. And then Romeo takes part in dueling and kills Juliet's relatives, and he had to flee, and she is left all alone and is forced to get married. And there are some very unfortunate things going on, and as a result, the both young lovers are dead. So, I dislike this story. I think when I was 16 probably, I thought that it was very unfair that Juliet, this young 14-year-old girl, was left all alone, and she had to cope with all the world. She had to stand up to her family, and she couldn't do it. She wasn't brought up that way. She was all alone, and I kind of blame it all on Romeo, though it probably wasn't his fault. He couldn't do nothing about it. Then, when I became a bit older, I decided that Friar Lawrence had no right to meddle in these worldly affairs. He had no right to marry them in secret. It was kind of a pride thing, something like that, I think. He thought that he can resolve the situation, that he can bring peace to these both families. And I think he shouldn't have done this. She shouldn't have meddled with this. Then, on this reading, I do not understand why it's all about a feud, this war between two families, two houses, when it's kind of not about it at all. Juliet dies not because both families are at war with each other, that they are enemies, but because her own father shuts her up when she is ready to tell him that she is actually married to Romeo. He shuts her up, he threatens her, he swears at her, he probably hits her, I don't know, but it kind of, he threatens her, refusing her the house. He threatens to throw her on the streets. So it's not because of this war, of this feud. It's because her own father and her own mother do not listen to her. They shut her up. She has no right. She has no voice. She cannot speak up. That's why she is dead, not because these two families are at war. And Mercutio, it's his death. It always performed so tragically in theaters, in ballets, in movie adaptations. And his famous phrase when he curses both houses, a plague of both your houses. Why? He was the one who drew his sword. He was the one who challenged Tybalt. Maybe I do not understand this concept of honor. Why? Why should he defend Romeo's honor? Who asked him? So he challenged Tybalt and he ended up being dead and he curses two houses. Why? It was his fault, it was his decision. Why? So I think they should have gone to the Prince of Verona and asked him to help Romeo, to back up Romeo, while he would have been proposing to Juliet at her house. And that's how nobody would be dead. No. So nobody had to die. I'm sorry. I know it's all rambling and ranting and it's not about the play actually, but I really, really liked these dialogues and monologues, both of Juliet and Romeo, and I disliked everything else. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.